Welcome back all of you to our online platform, that is our school's YouTube channel. So again we are ready with today's video. This video is for class 7th and the subject is maths, and we are proceeding the same chapter, that is chapter number 5, and the name of the chapter is lines and angles. So as we have already completed 5.1 and we have started 5.2 and we have completed the questions up to question number 4. So today we will discuss question number 5. As I told you previously that you should have your textbooks with you while watching the video, so that you can understand the information given in the question and you can follow when I am reading the question. So first of all we should read the question. In the given figure, the figure is given on the right hand side of the question. In front of that the arms of two angles are parallel. The arms of the two angles are parallel. If angle ABC is equal to 70 degree, then we are supposed to find the remaining angles which have been given there. So first of all we should draw the figure. Now one angle is that and the second angle is like this. In this is parallel to this arm and this arm is parallel to this arm, and this is A, B and C, and the second angle is given, that is D, E and F. So this is given D, E and F, and that angle is given 70 degree. So what is given? Given is AB is parallel to DE, AB is parallel to DE, and BC is parallel to EF, and angle ABC is equals to 70 degree. Then we have to find what we have to find. We have to find angle, first part, angle DGC. No, and that point is given, this point of intersection is given. We have to find angle DGC, and second part is there. In that we are supposed to find DEF, angle DEF. So for the first part, angle DGC means DGC. This angle will be equals to angle ABC. Why? I told you many times that we are supposed to supply the reason for that. This angle and this angle are corresponding angles. Hence we can write angle DGC is equals to 70 degree. Why? Because angle ABC is already given 70 degree. Now for the second part, angle DEF will be equals to angle DGC. This angle will be equals to this angle. Why? Again these are corresponding angles. Hence angle DEF is equals to 70 degree, because already we have calculated angle DGC. So the both of the angle are of same measurement, or we can say all these three angles are of same measurement, because all these three angles are corresponding angles in pair. This angle and this angle are corresponding angle. At the same time this angle and this angle are corresponding angle. Hence the value of, or the measurement of all these three angles will be 70 degree each. So like this we are supposed to proceed. Now I hope that you have understood. After this question we are supposed to proceed the next question. That is question number 6. You should see what is given in the question number 6. In the given figures below, decide whether L is parallel to M. Whether L is parallel to M or not. So, in 6 question, part first, the diagram is given like this. 2 lines are there. One transversal is there, and this is line M and this is line M, and 2 angles are given, 126 degree and 44 degrees. So, we have to state whether L is parallel to M or not. So, here we will find the sum of 126 degree plus 44 degree is equal to 6 plus 4 10 0 1 2 plus 1 3 3 plus 4 7 and this is 170 degree. These are the interior angles on the same side of the transversal and their sum is 170 degree. Hence, the lines are not parallel because the sum of interior angles on the same side of the transversal should be 180 degree for the lines to be parallel. If this would have been 180 degree, then the lines would have been parallel, but now that is not parallel. So, we can say L is not parallel to M for the first part. Same in the second part, 75 opposite angle will be 75 and 75 plus 75 150 degrees. So, I will tell you in the second part whether the lines are parallel or not. Second part is like this, in which the figure has been given like this. So, we can say directly, or we are seeing here that these lines are not parallel, but we have to supply the reason for that. This is given 75 degree and this is given 75 degree. So, that angle will be 75. Why? Because these are vertically opposite angles. Now, these are the angles, interior angles on the same side of the transversal. 75 plus 75, that is 150 degrees, that is not equals to 180 degree. Hence, the lines are not parallel. If that sum would have been sum of the interior angles on the same side of the transversal would have been 180 degree, then the lines would have been parallel. But that is not 180 degree, that is only 150 degree. Hence, we will say that the lines are not parallel. At the same time, now we will see the third part, whether in the third part the lines are parallel or not. So, the third part, lines are given like that and the transversal is there and sum of the angles, the measurement is given, that is 57 degree, 123 degree, 123 degree and 57 degrees, and the lines, the names of the lines are L and M. So, this is 57 degree, this will also be 57 degree. Why? Because these are vertically opposite angles, vertically opposite angles. Now, we can add these two, the interior angles on the same side, that is 123 degrees and 57 degrees. If we add, we will get 7 plus 3 10 0 1 2 plus 1 3 3 plus 5 8 and 1 exactly 180 degree, and if the sum of the interior angles on the same side of the transversal is 180 degree, then we can say the lines are parallel. So in this case the L is parallel to M in the first case, and the second case the sum of the interior angles on the same side of the transversal is not 180, hence the lines were not parallel, but in this case the sum is 180, hence the lines are parallel. So this was the third part of this question. In the next part again 72 and vertically opposite angle 272 will also be 72 degrees, and then we can add, and the sum will be 170 degree in the fourth case as well, hence the lines will not be parallel in the next case. So in one case only the lines are parallel, that is part third. So in this way we have completed the one more exercise and one more chapter. Today this chapter also has been completed. So now you are supposed to go through all the questions given in this chapter, that is exercise 5.1 and 5.2. In the meantime, if you are having any doubt, so you can again watch the videos, because videos will be there on the school's YouTube channel forever. They cannot be deleted. So if you are having any doubt, then you can repeat that video again and again until your doubts have been cleared. After clearing your doubt, you are supposed to solve each and every question of this chapter, and after completing the homework you are supposed to take the pic of that and you are supposed to upload on the school's WhatsApp number. If you are having any problems or if you are having any doubts, then you can message us. We will include your doubts in the next video. If you are not having any kind of doubt, then we will start the new chapter. Thank you very much.